Hi there. This is another video by clickagro.com to introduce a new product we've just published. It's the Polynomial Regression Channel Indicator, or PRC for short. It's a very common indicator and it's being used on many different platforms and it's very popular. So what we've done is we've funked it up a bit, given it a bit more features, and we're going to go through on this video and explain how you can use it for trading, okay, for manual trading. So as you see at the chart there, this is the actual indicator that's being displayed. In the top right hand corner, you can see it says wait, no signal. So what we've added so that when the bid or ask line punctures the zone, the upper zone or the lower zone, it will actually say buy or sell. So it takes into account the bid ask spread as well. So you might wonder sometimes why it's not actually coming up with a signal. And I'll go through the parameters quickly. So the parameters for this indicator, I'll ignore the show copyright. You've got show trade signal, which is what you're seeing in the top right. If you set that to no, it will disappear. Chart position, you can decide where you want it to go on the chart. Top left, top right. I've just moved it. I'll just move it back. Oops, top right again. I'm going to move it bottom right. Okay, so I just moved it bottom right, and I'm going back to top right. Okay, so you can decide where you want the position to go for this in case you've got other text being displayed on the chart. Now you've got the degree of the indicator and the period, how many bars back you're going to look. You've got the inner and outer bar deviation. Okay, that's a deviation from the median line. Now what you might probably experiment with is the outer bar deviation. And I'll tell you why. Because if I actually just close this, if you have a look at how many times the price touches between the two zones, this is the inner of the upper zone and this is the lower of the lower zone, sorry, the upper of the lower zone. So how many times the price has touched this dotted zone and actually rebounded, okay? So if you go back through the price action, obviously it will change at different times of the day when there's high volatility or news releases, but you want a certain time of the day, you want to find out a certain time of the day where this occurs, okay? You want it so that it occurs constantly. So because the idea is the markets will change rapidly in different times of the day, each symbol will behave differently. So with this indicator, you want to try and find a pattern that happens on a regular occurrence. So again, if I go back to the settings, it's got a deviation of 3. If I put that at 2.5, you can see that the distance between the zones or the bands actually get less. Okay, so I'm leaving it at 3, where it touches it, the lower one. And you can adjust the lower one as well. So you can set that to 2 and it's bring the lower one further down. So there's less chance of actually touching the zone. But here, if you were to get a position, say, touching the upper zone there, so it's the dotted line that actually fires a signal up there. It doesn't trade for you. It just gives you a signal so you can trade manually, okay? But what I'm going to do is I'm going to change this to 1.62 again. And I'll leave that at 3, okay? So what I'm going to do now, I'll just quickly show you how you would enter a trade using this indicator. See, it's come up with an open to buy position. So I'm creating an order now, a buy order. Okay, and what I'm going to do is put the take profit on the middle line, which is the median, and I'm going to put the stop loss, which is almost hit the stop loss anyway, just outside the lower band. Okay, so what it's done now, it's actually created a trade. I'm just going to show you the trade data. Oops, got to do it again. So I've just entered a trade and it's come up with saying I've got 2 pips in credit. Now it could come all the way down, I don't know. But like I said, if you adjust the bands and you look at the patterns that have occurred with each symbol over certain times of day, you've got a higher probability that the price will reverse when it touches the dotted line, which is the dotted band, okay? So I'm going to leave that running. So the idea is that you use this indicator and you practice it on different symbols and you keep practicing it on a demo account until you perfect it, until you get the probability of, the chances of you winning positions are higher and higher and higher. So you become a bit of an expert, like a black art, at using this type of indicator. You can use other indicators as well, different strategies, and add to it. Okay, so this might turn against me anyway, but the idea was just to show you to use this indicator, how you can use it to enter manual trades, have a play with it, see if it works for you, and it's free. Okay, I'm just going to go to the product page now. So this is a product page for it. It's under software, best free indicators. You'll find it easy enough. You can add it to cart, just go through the checkout process. It's free of charge. If you look at the product page, it actually goes through the adjustable settings and it tells you in more detail what the adjustable settings do and how the indicator works. And that's the indicator there. So that's all I wanted to show you. One thing I did want to explain as well is that we've just created another version of this. It's in the form of a CBOT, but it still uses this indicator so that when the price touches the bands, in this case, this is using a 1-minute chart. The other one that we've created will actually send an instant message, and that's in the form of an email, SMS text message, Telegram message, or a pop-up message on the screen. You wouldn't use that on low time frames, and you probably wouldn't trade this really on low time frames. I probably would do it at least 15 minutes, so it'll give you more of an idea. Like if you entered a position here, you can see there all the long pins there. There's a high probability the price will go the other way. So the idea is to look at the price action with the candles as well. I forgot to say that. Look at the price action with the candles, work with the zones, and try and come up with a little manual strategy that works. Oh yeah, quickly, I just want to say, so this other indicator that we've developed, it's on our site now. You can actually, I'll show you where it is. Like I said, if you're using a higher time frame like 1 hour, or even higher like daily, and you want to know when the price, in this case, the price has hit the upper band, it says open a sell position. You want to know when that happens so you can go back to your charts, either manage existing positions or enter a short position. Okay, so higher time frames, this is really good. And like I said, it will send you an SMS message, a Telegram bot message, or a SMS text message. I said that already, an email, sorry, and pop up on the screen. And I'll show you that product now quickly. Okay, so I'll go to the product page. So that's that one. If you go under trading indicators, actually, it's probably quicker if I do this. Software, best paid indicators, and it's here. Okay, we are selling it for a price, but it's got a lot more features. So have a look at this product. It actually goes into more detail. It shows you there, it draws lines on the upper and lower areas where it's going to buy or sell or give you signals. This, like I said, this indicator will actually give you instant message alerts when those zones are hit. And it's got a product support page. A separate video we're going to do explaining this, completely separate. So I just wanted to show you that quickly, okay? All right, thank you very much.